The home Marseillaise sung proudly. It can be hard to beat. Right then, Anneke Roed opting for 7 changes as she rotates her side after last week's win. 3 of them come in the pack as Lindelof and Thuillet step up from the bench into the front row. The same for Berthoumieux, who comes in at 6, seeing Ménager move to 8 as Gros misses out. Laure Sansus will have the remit to play fast and with tempo from scrum half, while Laurence and Banet are brought onto the wings this week. Emily Boulal handed a start, having scored a corker from the bench last time out. For the girls in green, well, head coach Greg McWilliams has kept faith with the 23 that made up last week's squad lineup, an invitation to put their learnings last week into practice. Zhu Gang was the try scorer in the front row last week, while Nicola Friday continues as captain alongside the impressive Sam Monaghan. Aoibhinn Riley gets a second cap in the 9 shirt alongside Cronin. Flood and the skillful Higgins make up the midfield, while Sevens flyer Amy Lee Murphy-Crowe earns an 8th cap on the right wing. As far as the replacements are concerned, well, Domin and Annery are new in this week for France, the returning Céline Ferrer, while Bevan Parsons will be able to add serious wheels when called upon for Ireland. So round 2 of the TikTok Women's Six Nations is ready to get going. Strap in, away we go. Caroline Drouin puts the ball up high. Recognising the Irish defensive effort there, and the respect coming from that, in that Sansus opted to put the ball over the top rather than continue to play through the hands, but Ireland have been caught holding on. This will now be a penalty opportunity. Caroline Drouin. 10 points in last week's match. In the stands, chatting to our French TV colleagues just a little earlier. Anyone wondering on her absence? She cut her finger. It was a cooking incident, we're told. But she looked in good spirits. Penalty advantage being played to France. Sansus has to get around the referee first to get going. Then Drouin, then Philippon, then Boulard. Boulard out to the left. Laurence to finish in the corner.
This is what it comes down to, Nick. 200 caps in that pack, just dominate. Ménager at the back, controlling the ball, takes all the time, wins the advantage. And I guess from there, it's just easy rugby hands who've all created the overlap. I thought for 1 second this was going to be short, but no, plenty of room.
They're quite excited about Melisande Laurence. Foul. Just loses the ball backwards. Lindelof helps secure it. Hermé stands off. It's going to be Forlani.
No, 2 of you are bind on there. We can't play that. No, arms down.
Drouin. Takes another 3. France 11, Ireland 0.
Bind. Let's go, Katie.
This will go straight to Ménager's feet, and she'll decide when this is coming out.
Penalty advantage already. Ball does squirt out. Sansus fancies a little snipe into the corner, and it's France's 2nd try. And she dots down for France's 2nd.
She actually goes against the wheel of the scrum there, so she had some work to do to get around the Irish back row, but at that point the back row were, you know, feet are going backwards, they're disjointed.
Shift. The gap is good.
Niamh Jones, 8th cap for the Gloucester Hartpury hooker. Friday makes the call. It's a dummy to the front. At the end it'll all go to the middle, but Gaëlle Hermé will play it, and what she played in the air by Ireland either way. Play will continue out the back from Thuillet. Drouin senses a chance of the crossfield kick to try and find Banet. Oh, it's just been knocked on by Ireland. They try and get hold of it.
Okay. Knock on first.
2 or 3 metres a little deeper from where she was stood.
6.
Clearly wants to be able to feed it to her inside centre at top speed. Another big shove. Ménager, Sansus wanted it down the short side, now puts the chip through for Banet to get after. Banet's getting close, Cronin will get there first. Ireland will
No
have
advantage, scrum penalty.
Drouin goes into the corner. It's going to go easy to foul at the front.
More over. Defensive shielding off.
Sansus sensing that the Irish defence might have done enough to perhaps get in and sweep this away, but France are still going forward in the hands of Thuillier.
No, no.
Djungang told to get out of there, but it's still going forwards for France. There's the line. Foul has gone for it.
Short. It's available there.
It can be played away. Sansus is complaining. The Irish are trying to scramble onto it.
Okay, time off.
We may be... We've got a conversation at least on the far side. Foul. Well, not quite sure how our Italian assistant has given a grounding there, because I can't see one.
Can't see it for sure. O'Reilly does enough, right? She gets down low, rebounds that ball from becoming a try.
It's obviously the second effort that we're looking at. My apologies to our
Are you seeing
assistant.
this?
Yep.
Thought it was the
Yeah, I
foul
can see this going.
effort.
Yeah.
That is
So
stopped
she's
short.
in that view.
Yeah, we're looking at this next one, aren't we, mate? This one we want to see.
Forlani digging it out. Look at the effort required.
She's lifted it and she's grounded it. Are we happy that we can award this try?
Is that on the boot of Linda
She's
Djungang?
not bound in yet, so I'm happy that you may award the try, yeah?
You happy? Happy. It's a try.
Officials team seem happy enough that there's been a grounding.
Nope, she broke away.
Good run from her. Elme ready to play away from the scrum half position. Thuillier,
Push back, please. Vantage is
tackle
over.
from Jones. Vantage called over. Vernier. Really good tackle from McMahon. Over the head of Drouin. Finds Philippon. Just pauses momentarily to size up the options and then gets through past about 4 green shirts. Then Drouin. Madou Soufal was looking to play the offload and has managed it as well.
She's going for the ball for me.
Sansus then. Missed pass for Vernier. Vernier on for Ménager. Then Banet. She was held in the tackle initially, but still fighting her way forward. Cyrielle Banet.
Tackle.
Strength as well as speed. France getting close to the line as well. Joyeux. Has she managed to get that down?
Okay, my feel decision that there's a grounding there. What do you think?
Amy Barrett.
That's wrong.
Oh, I think that's a try, Nick. I think she rolls the top of the ball.
Just go slow, mate, please.
It's asking a
Don't push
lot of
this.
Cronin when she's 5 foot tall.
The other angle again, please.
Ireland just looking to try and catch the French defence as Higgins plays it back in for Djungang. Rides a couple of tackles and manages to get herself through, but was nearly caught at fault on the turnover. Ball bounces off the field for Monaghan. Oh, lovely offload to the right. Murphy-Crowe has found a way through here. Emily Murphy-Crowe with an awful lot of work to do with 7 or 8 blue shirts around her.
This step on the outside of Sansus.
She's in the
Ball
line.
in 2 hands. Oh, she's looking for the offload. If she could have kept that ball alive.
Into the touchline here.
Yes.
Well, we are now actually looking, I think, at potential of a high tackle, and
Okay, we've got a... We do have a wrap.
that's going to be the contact. Yeah, it wasn't Higgins, was it? It was
Point of contact.
Bevan Parsons.
It's a left arm, isn't it? Makes contact with the chin.
Tempo line. That looks like it's
Hits the shoulder and slides up.
Slides up.
Agree, and we also have 14 stepping.
Come down to it. Come down to it, Linda. Set!
Banet now just lurking on the touchline, no longer behind the scrum. Ménager. They've got another penalty advantage, so Sansus will strike. Sansus will score. Ireland are complaining about an obstruction.
You got to feel for Ireland. That scrum is better. It takes the hit better. But it's just that second push from France. And Ménager at the back just controls the ball. Is it obstruction there? It's Hermé turns.
Not for me. The East just cleared it.
Nicola Friday has appealed to the referee, but Ian Tempest has already had a look
Yeah.
and said nothing wrong. Well, Hermé was in the way. The players, I guess, were deemed not close enough to try and make the tackle on Sansus because ultimately the footwork had done the business. Higgins wants to just try and get through the gap. She's
For the knock on.
slender of form. Jungang,
Sure.
good take. Oh, and then the strength to just get low and power through. Now into the French 22. Cronin, Flood, they're queuing up here. Oh, it's a good take on the outside from Murphy Crowe. Work to do. Much better from Ireland.
Body, not the ball.
In again. Haney's looked good since she's been on. Riley. Away for Cronin. Composure, the order of the day here. Flood drew the pass, gets it away for Higgins. Eve Higgins will score Ireland's try, and it's fully deserving. The phase play and the score, and Ireland get themselves on the board in the 56th minute.
They were direct. They were keeping ball rather than forcing the offloads. It was confident play.
It's gone and they're jumping us. Okay, we'll keep an eye for it.
It was really solid work.
Yeah. Sure.
Seems the moments that Ireland are making those key yards and setting up those key rucks is coming from the likes of Jungang. She was getting her hands on it, but it's Tremoulière who goes with the basketball pass over the top. Banet, a lot of work to do from here. Penalty.
You can't play the scrum half.
Stacey Flood was holding on to Alexandra Chambon. Ball wasn't out. Referee awards the penalty. France go quickly. Chambon, Vernier. It must be on for France. It will be Emily Boulard.
Quick tap here from Tremoulière.
Perfect, thanks.
Down, recycles the ball. Out fast. Fast hands. Attack the inside shoulders of the defenders and just pass.
Lovely distribution from Vernier as well to make sure the pass was on the outside of Philippon so she could continue to take that outside arc. Distribution from Vernier as well to make sure the pass was on the outside of Philippon so she could continue to take that outside arc. Four points last week. Takes France to 40. An act that ends the game that will draw the final whistle, which may well be that knock-on and that ball into touch. Amy Barrett-Theron blows the final whistle. It's a France victory, and they start or continue a TikTok Women's Six Nations campaign with back-to-back wins for the first time since 2018. They beat Ireland by 40 points to 5.